everyone, it's Victoria. Welcome to week 31 update for our little baby Connor. He's due November 15th. We're finally in our single digit countdown. So we only have 9 weeks left. Isn't that so exciting? Oh my gosh. I just cannot wait. I'm so excited for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and with the weather lately from the fires being so smoky, but it has looked like a super heavy fog, so it's just kind of felt really fall-like, and I've been feeling Christmas vibes for some reason. Today is actually the first day that it rained. Last night was so cool. There was thunder and lightning and it was crazy, and then we finally got rain today, which is a huge blessing, and we could actually see the sky. Things are definitely looking up from like the weather perspective, and I'm so excited to be able to go on walks again. First off, I just wanted to start by saying that Connor's doing really good. I haven't felt any contractions or anything like that, so that is definitely a very good thing. We want him to stay in a while longer. I just found out that our hospital does not have a preemie, I don't know what you would call that, like section. I don't know. They don't do preemies, so if he is born before 37 weeks is when they're considered like mature, I guess. I just found that out fairly recently too. But anyways, if I go into labor before then we will have to drive an hour away to our next nearest city that has a hospital that will take on preemies. I'm glad that I know that, but now especially I like marked it on the calendar, like, okay, 37 weeks this day. And so hopefully everything will go good until then, which I think I want to say is the last week in October. I feel like there's been so many little changes in the last week, not super big dramatic things, but I told you guys last week that Connor's been so much more active, so it has been harder to sleep. He's just like rolling around and just having a blast in there. I love feeling him move. Sometimes it's not the most comfortable because he can be a little sharp, you know, with his elbows and whatever is kind of trying to kick out of my stomach, I guess. But the coolest thing ever though is the other day my husband got to feel how active he is, because I'm always telling him, you know, like, oh my goodness, he's rolling and moving and like he's just so active. We usually sit on different sides of the couch because I have to lay down most often than not because of the aching in my right rib I've told you guys about. We usually sit on different couches, so when he's super active my husband isn't always right there, and I swear like every time I get up to go show him, he stops. You know, it was so awesome that he got to feel that the other day, and his mind was blown. He's like, oh my goodness, I could feel him like rolling across my palm, and it's like, yep. It's really cool when someone else can experience and feel like how you're feeling, to some degree anyways. Something else so exciting, you guys. Originally we weren't going to paint the nursery. This is kind of something I'm more excited about. But we were going to put our house up for sale this fall, but we decided to wait until the spring. Anyways, so we weren't going to originally paint the nursery because all the walls and everything in the house is the same color, so we didn't want to mix up like one room. But since we're gonna be here for a while longer, my dad actually said he would come down and paint for me. I've heard that you can paint while you're pregnant, but I just would rather not. That's just my personal preference. I'm so picky with painting, so it usually takes me a lot of hours to get something done, and then I just don't feel comfortable waiting around fumes for like, probably could be like 8 hours of painting. You never know. So I'm super thankful that my dad is willing to come down and do it. It's gonna be so epic. I can't wait to do like a nursery reveal for you guys. That'll be coming up a while later. There's still a lot that needs to be done, so I'm not gonna show you guys yet. But I'm really super stoked to be able to show you guys the full reveal. The cravings have been coming full swing. Unfortunately, Starbucks has been one of my biggest cravings. Java chip frappuccino with caramel. I am like so obsessed with that right now. I could drink like so many of those. Definitely trying hard to resist because those are so expensive. The caramel is extra and everything. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to splurge, especially since I'm so tired. I kind of use that as an extra excuse, like, oh, kind of need the coffee, but I've only been getting it on occasion, so really not that often, but it just sounds so good. I want to talk to you guys about something serious. So if you're a pregnant mama watching, honestly, let me know if you've been experiencing this too. I wasn't sure if I was gonna share this, but at the same time, like, I want other moms to know that it's normal, and if you guys are experiencing it, I would love to hear that too, so that I can feel normal. But have you heard of lightning crotch? You can Google it if you want to find out more information. I have been experiencing that. That has definitely been the latest new struggle, I guess. I don't mean to always talk about my struggles. It's not so much like struggles as changes, like different experiences. My body is changing and I'm like, this is new type of a thing. So don't think I'm like super complaining or anything. I'm just sharing like kind of my experience of what's been going on. So when baby puts more pressure down on your pelvis, if you have more sensitive nerves in that area, the pressure can lead to kind of spasms of sharp pain that can go kind of down your legs. For me, it's not so much down my legs and more just in like, you know, the lady bits. It's not like it happens all the time. It's just mostly when, you know, he puts pressure on that area. I did read on it a little bit and it said like, okay, if you get up and walk around. I like to rub my belly too because that kind of wakes him up sometimes. I love that I can wake him up by like just rubbing my belly. But that will wake him up and then he'll move and then it will go away. Thankfully, it's not something that's like a constant pain, but that's definitely been a new weird experience. So I wanted to share that. If any of you guys have gone through that, let me know, like, what did you do to relieve that? I've heard baths are really wonderful, which they are. I've been taking a bath almost every single day. My water bottle's in the kitchen. I'm drinking a Powerade right now, but whenever I take a bath, I always fill up my water bottle with ice cold water. So that way I can just drink the cold water while I'm in the bath so my body doesn't overheat. I can still enjoy the warmth of the water, relaxation, and I like bubble baths. And I'll often light a candle too, and just it's so nice, especially as I'm starting to feel more pressure lower on the pelvis. Being able to lay in the tub has just helped relieve so much of that. But it is super important to keep your internal temperature down because you don't want to stress the baby at all. I literally just took a bath, but editing this makes me want to go take a bath again. I'm like, I want another bubble bath and candles, just relax. Another thing with the added pressure, and also my hips are widening, things are just getting more sensitive, and I feel like I'm bruised, especially in like the muscles in the bikini line. I don't know what those are called. I probably should have looked it up, especially that area. So anytime I use those muscles, basically like getting out of bed, honestly walking, getting out of a chair, even like rolling over when I'm sleeping, it is uncomfortable and it definitely aches. It's not like super painful by any means or anything like that. It's just like a bruise, like it's uncomfortable. I hope I explained that right. But with those added issues, along with baths being something that helps so much, I also wanted to mention my maternity belt again. I have been wearing this almost non-stop, doing the dishes, cooking, cleaning. If I feel like I'm gonna stand for a long amount of time, I will put this on, and I'm wearing it right now. Like, this thing is so amazing. So this is what it looks like. It's just a super long tight rope. So I put that right at the base of my belly. I turn around, grab this side, and then I pull really tight, and it just velcros, and then I kind of resituate. So it's giving me the most support, and it really helps to just lift up my belly. I got this, I want to say it was like the end of my first trimester, beginning of my second trimester, and I didn't think it was that helpful because my belly was too small. But as I was growing, I found myself thinking about it more, reaching for it more, and especially now, oh my goodness, it is so wonderful. If you don't have one of these yet, highly recommend. I found one for like $16 on Amazon, so I'll link it down below. And if you're wearing a looser top, honestly, even this tank top I'm wearing, it's more flowy, so I could just wear this underneath the tank top and go out grocery shopping even if I needed to under dresses. It's just been a huge blessing of a product, so I wanted to make sure to mention that. Another new change I wanted to tell you about, which is totally not something I'm concerned with, and that is a line like down my stomach. I know that this is super common. I've seen so many women have this. I don't know what it means. Like, I haven't really looked into it. I know that it's common, and I know it usually goes away after the pregnancy, but I've honestly found it so interesting. It's just like a little bit of, I want to say, just hyperpigmentation, just a line that just goes like all the way down. I've just always found that to be so strange. I'm like, what? But I'll do my best to show you guys that. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's the line right here, and then it also goes down. I haven't experienced any stretch marks yet. Again, it wouldn't be a huge deal to me if I did get them, but I'm definitely doing everything I can to avoid it. Before I got pregnant, I always would moisturize right after I got out of the shower, but now I moisturize even more. Sometimes 3 times a day. I'll moisturize in the morning, especially my stomach, and then if I take a bath, then I'll moisturize again after I take a bath, and then I put lotion just on my stomach and on my breasts as well before bed, so that way they can get even more hydration. I usually like to use like a thicker lotion at nighttime, but during the day I just use like Aveeno or Lubriderm or something like that, so just a basic hydrating lotion. I know it's more of a genetic thing whether or not you get stretch marks, but it never hurts to hydrate your skin. It helps your skin to be healthy. It's anti-aging to just hydrate it up. So definitely just recommend getting a bottle of Aveeno. I love the Sol de Janeiro original lotion. It's like the yellow one. Smells so good. I got a little bottle for like my free Sephora birthday gift, and I've been trying to make it last. A little bit goes a long way, and I just recently was able to snag some more for only $3. It's only a small bottle, but again, a little bit lasts a long way. My birthday was in April and I still have some, so that says something. Anyways, BoxyCharm will have products that you can add on to your box. You can like purchase additional products. So I got, I think it was 5 like smaller tubs. They're not super huge, but they're only $3 a piece. It's just a lotion that everybody loves. I've gotten so many compliments on this scent. It's thick, but it absorbs really well into the skin and just smells, like I said, smells amazing. I've been using that one a lot at night. I think that's pretty much everything. I always write down things throughout the week so I can remember to talk about them with you guys. Let's go ahead and do a bump update right now so you guys can see. I feel like my belly has been growing so much every single week. I'm tempted to almost wear the same shirt now. Kind of wish I did that from the beginning, just wear the same shirt in just like all the bump updates. I hope you guys are doing so good. Thank you so much for those of you who have been praying for us. Honestly, even just sending positive vibes or just thinking about us throughout the day, I think that is just so sweet. We really appreciate your guys' support. Also, thank you so much for the gifts that you've been sending us. You know that means so much to us. There's so many things that we need to get, and it is just so special. I've been keeping every single one of your gift receipts. I've been taking pictures. I've saved an album, so I don't want to forget who gave us which things, so those things can always remind me of you guys. We had another special item arrive from Leone. So thoughtful, seriously. She got us a few things in the last week's video, which we were so blown away by, and so when another item arrived, we were just like, what? I'm actually gonna insert the video of when we first received that so you guys can see my first reaction. What? Leone, oh my gosh, totally spoiling us. These arrived today and I was like, these are from Leone too. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I told Tony too, I was like, I only had one of these on my registry, but she bought us 2, so she must know something that we don't know. These are some liners for the changing pad. Thank you so much. On one side, it's like, you know, that waterproof material. On the other side, it's super soft. So once we get a cover on the changing table, this will sit right on top of it. So if baby has a blowout, which I'm sure he will, or, you know, he's a boy, so if he pees crazy or something like that, hopefully it'll land on this guy so we can easily change it and not so much on the cover, because that's gonna be a little bit more of a task to change. So these will be so handy. Thank you again so much, Leone, for all the sweet items that you sent us. So one of my best friends will often stay with us when she picks up extra shifts for work, and in her last trip she said she was just too excited about the gifts that she got for the shower, so she decided to bring them to give them to me early. Baby clothes are so much fun, so she brought over this little onesie. This is a long sleeve one and it has this little dog. It's an actual little pocket. It's so cute. Then it has these matching pants, like kind of joggers of sorts. How cute is that? And not only that, you guys, she also showed up with these. Aren't these like the cutest little slippers? Oh my gosh, they're little dog booties. These will be for when he gets a little bit older. She purposefully bought these in the 6 to 9 month size, so that way when he's old enough he can wear this whole ensemble with the slippers. I just was showing him the slippers and stuff that Kayla.
Things, did we?
Well, these are the things Kayla gave us.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry, my husband just got home. But then I want to show you the other outfit Kayla got, which is Isn't this adorable? Oh, love the plaid. And then these pants, like they're not connected, so these can be interchangeable with other outfits. I love how there's little suspenders. It's just so cute. Love this so much. So thank you so much, Kayla. The last item I wanted to show you guys is actually one that I just picked up from Marshall's. Marshall's is having their like yellow tag clearance deal right now, so their sales are super epic. Like, this is always when I find shirts for as low as like 70 cents. Some of my favorite ones, actually, I think I found sweaters for like $3. I found this candle. It's from the DW Home, which is my favorite candle brand. They have two different sizes, so a smaller one and then a little bit larger one, but it says it's a boy, and it was super cheap. Oh my goodness, it was only a couple dollars. They had girl ones too, that was pink. This one has little bears on the lid. The girl one had something different, so I wanted to show you guys this too because I just was really proud of it. I thought this was really fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little update. Please let me know if you have any questions down below. Let me know if you're experiencing any of these things that I just told you about. I would love to feel like I'm not alone in some of these things. If you're a pregnant mama right now, I hope your pregnancy is going really good. I hope you're getting some sleep. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. You can follow me on social media as well. That would be amazing. And I will see you guys in the next update. Okay, bye. Mwah.